Top 10 Best MMORPGs for PC Gamer in 2022. Hi. This is the Top 10 Rankings YouTube channel. If you like more content like this, please do me a favor to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss any latest videos. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Lost Ark. The hit Korean MMO has finally made it to Western shores, and we get to see what all the fuss is about. Lost Ark has been described as what if Diablo was an MMO. Unfortunately, all of these curious new players are putting a bit of strain on the Lost Ark servers, but we understand queues move relatively quickly. If you're thinking of checking the game out, YouTube is there for some guides, from how to level up quickly, to what you need to know about Lost Ark Gold and Mokoko Seeds. Number 9. Neverwinter. Neverwinter is a surprise. It is thematically Dungeons and Dragons, taking the places, classes, spells, and abilities from the tabletop game, and then cramming them inside one of the best MMORPGs. It should not work, but somehow it does. It helps that there is an earnest love for the source material, and each quest feels like one you could imagine yourself embarking upon while sitting around a table. Number 8. Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online might just tide you over, until Discovery reappears on Paramount+. Each quest in this MMO is like an episode of the show, and each mission series is an arc, complete with the occasional filler episode. Take a trip to Risa, visit DS9 in Star Trek Online, land on planets and practice your diplomacy, or get into tense space battles with Cardassians, Romulans, Borg, and whoever else is causing mischief. Space fights are tactical, while playing out in real time, as it's key to position your ship to get the most out of your firing arcs. On any away missions that devolve into combat, the game turns into a squad-based third-person shooter, complete with ability cooldowns. Number 7. EVE Online. There is a good chance that you have already heard about one of the many tales of dark bastardry that have spun out of EVE's New Eden. It is a game of cold-hearted betrayal, mining, economics, more betrayal, more mining, and the occasional 1,000-person spaceship battles. With CCP's hands-off approach, the universe of New Eden is one of the most player-driven MMOs in existence. Wars span weeks, if not months, across multiple systems. Years of plotting and sabotage to bring huge corporations down from the inside. Reports of huge losses in ships and cargo, some reaching the thousands of dollars in real-world value. As you can imagine, it is not the easiest game in the world to learn, but that doesn't mean it is impossible. Number 6. Rift. Rift led a wave of new MMOs at the start of the last decade, and has proved the most resilient of the bunch. Not only do its original strengths still hold up, the spontaneous events that see big groups of players band together against invasion, and the highly customizable class system. But Rift has transformed into one of the best MMORPGs over the last several years too. Rift is still being updated with seasonal events, adding delights such as an adorable mummified corgi companion for Halloween, or the Fail during the holiday season. One of the more recent events has players earn chaos motes by finishing special daily quests and has budgies make a triumphant comeback. Number 5. Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV is A Realm Reborn, a story of heartwarming redemption. When it was originally released, it was not very good. In fact, it was terrible. This triggered Square Enix to take drastic action, ditch the old team, hire a new team and remake Final Fantasy XIV in its entirety. The outcome is A Realm Reborn. And it is good. If you are a Final Fantasy fan, you will adore Erzia. It hits everything the series is known for, epic stories of good and evil duking it out, varied, painfully gorgeous environments, over-the-top characters, flashy cutscenes, and chocobos galore. It is also clever. Players have a great deal of flexibility within their class choice. As soon as you hit a paltry level 10, you gain the ability to switch to any of the game's 8 combat classes, at just the switch of the weapon. The upside is that players do not need to create alts to try out other roles. Number 4. TROVE. TROVE is an action-focused MMO, most often compared to games similar to Minecraft, and one of the best building games on PC. Firstly, you'll need to build a base, a home from home, where you can fashion all sorts of creatures, weapons, and items. Once your home base is established, you'll be able to zip between worlds and loot dungeons, and go on quests online with your friends or guild pals. TROVE's dedicated community is always updating and bringing the best mods to TROVE, so there's always something to do, whether you're improving your base or looting with your online buddies. Number 3. SKYFORGE. SKYFORGE stands out as one of the best MMOs. Thanks to the combination of its unique class system, excellent early game, and beautiful world. Incentivizing experimentation and personal exploration, you are able to select between any class you have unlocked, allowing you to dramatically switch playstyle at a moment's notice without having to go through another 100 hours of re-leveling. And it all takes place in one of the most fetching game worlds we've encountered, an elegant mix of high fantasy and ludicrous sci-fi. The early game is varied and interesting, with many options as to how to do your tasks, and plenty of rewards that let you pick and choose how you want to play. It switches regularly between solo instanced areas that tell a linear story, wide open zones that encourage casual teaming up in a lived-in world, and group content that is more difficult, but offers better loot. While it is gated by your prestige number, you are unlikely to run out of things to do and have to go grind it out. Number 2. Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul is a Korean fantasy martial arts MMORPG. And, if that is not enough to pique your interest, frankly, we don't know what will. Perhaps the game's intricately designed world, inspired by the visual style of artist Hyung Tae Kim, 4 unique races, and 10 compelling classes will sway you. Whether you choose to play as the mighty Gon, the versatile Jin, master of the natural world, Yoon, or the mystical Lin, doing battle using the fast high-octane combat system, is always a joy. Rapid counters and combo chains are essential, whether you team up with friends to tackle a wide range of dungeons, or you want to do your virtual scrapping in PvP. Number 1. ARCHEAGE. ARCHEAGE can be a very traditional MMO, with quests, factions, and a completely forgettable story. But what makes it one of the best MMORPGs is that you can ignore all of that and head into the sea. The ocean is huge to sail from east to west, and the fastest ship in the game can take anywhere between 45 minutes and an hour depending on dangers like storms, whirlpools, sea creatures, or pirates. There is even a legendary kraken that dwells in the Northern Ocean, and it takes an entire raid of 40+ players and 10 galleon-sized ships, cannons blazing, to even scratch it. Deep under the ocean, you can find shipwrecks filled with delicious bounty, the hardest of which requires diving gear to reach. ARCHEAGE is free to play, with a premium subscription available that offers several perks, including the ability to claim your own patch of land, not instanced, genuinely taking up space in the open world dash, on which you can build a house, or even an underwater aquafarm full of fish. Alternatively, there is ARCHEAGE Unchained, a new separate version of the game, that gives you access to all the perks of a subscription for a one-time fee. Regardless of which version you choose, the fantastical world of ARCHEAGE is the perfect setting to embark upon a life of crime on the open seas, where you're essentially playing a pirate game, and everyone else is an unsuspecting sailor, but instead of a parrot, you've got a dragon. So guys, that's it for this video. What do you think about this video? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thank you for watching.